Most people are going to waste their summer potential. 3 months from now, they'll head back to school feeling exactly the same as they do today. But if you just spend a few hours through your week learning these 7 skills, you'll come back healthier, smarter, and way ahead of everyone else. In this video, I will cover fitness, cooking, money, career skills, reading, communication, and time management. Here are my 7 most valuable skills that you can learn this summer that will make you healthier, smarter, and more prepared for your future. Fitness and sports. One of the most important skills you can practice this summer is to take care of your body and your physical health. You don't have to be running a marathon or becoming a bodybuilder, but find something that you actually enjoy and practice it consistently. If you can practice a few times a week over the summer, you're almost guaranteed to see good progression in your fitness journey, whether that be increasing your mile time, benching more weight, or perfecting your three-point shot. Personally, I've been into weightlifting, and I go to the gym for lifts and cardio about 5 times a week. I also like to occasionally pick up basketball or tennis anytime that I can. Another useful tip is to go for walks. The gold standard is about 10,000 steps a day, which is super beneficial for your health, and I prefer to go for my walks in the mornings before it gets too hot out. This also helps me mentally reset and get some peace of mind, which are both great starters to my day. The main goal here is to create a habit that gets you active and moving consistently throughout your week. Exercising frequently over the summer will increase your physical health, but it will also boost your energy, confidence, focus, and mental health. If you are able to, try to set out 5 hours a week to work on your fitness. Some good physical skills you can practice this summer are running, playing basketball, tennis, walking, cycling, calisthenics, weightlifting, and reaching 10,000 steps a day. Cooking and nutrition. Whether you're living on your own, with your parents, or in college, knowing how to cook can save you thousands of dollars, making your eating habits healthier while also providing a top-notch skill to be independent. Teaching yourself how to cook and learning about nutrition this summer is one of the most important habits that will consistently pay you back. This doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just knowing what you like, being able to pick that out in the grocery store, and prepare a full meal on your own is so beneficial for you and anyone else that you might make food for. Learning about preparing food, keeping up with temperatures, and experimenting with different seasonings are all great simple skills that everyone should have. If you want to go further with it, you can always find recipes online and start with those, or eventually create your own recipes and experiment, making meals straight from scratch. A big part in your own creations is also keeping up with the nutritional values. I've been pretty big in nutrition for a while now, mainly for my weightlifting, but nutrition is just a super valuable skill, and it's important to actually know what's going into your body and just how to stay on top of your dietary health. Being able to set yourself up for healthy eating habits based on your own cooking and your nutritional knowledge is insanely beneficial for your health and is really simple to get into. Even if you're just preparing something simple like chicken with rice or eggs, potatoes, even just oatmeal or fruits and vegetables, these can all go a long way. Learning how nutrition works is one of those valuable skills that pays off for the rest of your life. Financial literacy. Having access and being knowledgeable about budgeting, saving, and investing will all lead to building wealth. And it might surprise you how much you can learn and save just over one summer. The first thing I'd recommend is just to create a simple budget, knowing how much money is coming from work or other side hustles, and then just figuring out where it's all going. I don't have a super direct system set up, but I know roughly how much money is coming into my account and what I'm using for spending habits. And I just know how to budget myself based on those 2 concepts. Checking my bank account is something I do very regularly, and I just always know how much I'm spending and how my habits change throughout each month. Keeping track and understanding these 2 concepts are the very first step in conquering your finances. After you understand that, you can begin saving and investing and just setting aside a certain amount of money every week or month to go towards your future. Being able to save even just a little bit helps so much, and it really is what separates most people. I started investing with Robinhood, which is a super simple and beginner-friendly app that helps you buy fractional and just small shares as you go, and you can learn along the way. As well as investments, it's also good to keep a direct liquid savings account that can be used for emergencies, big purchases, rent, or just anything else you might need it for. As long as you can keep track of your money and your spending over the summer, you will be set up to start saving and increasing your money. Building good financial habits now will save you years of headaches in the future. A valuable skill for your future. Earlier this summer, I began a coding project that I wrapped up in about 3 weeks. I worked on it bit by bit consistently, and it turned out to be a really good addition for my resume. It helped build up some of my coding skills and really establish me as a computer science major. Something like this might look a little bit different to you though. So think about what field you're interested in. It could be business, maybe technology, maybe engineering, education, or anything else. Now, once you know the direction that you want to head in, it doesn't have to be super specific, but spend your summer building up skills and a foundation that just relates to the field. There will always be something that you can improve on when it comes to work, and right now is the perfect time to begin or continue to grow yourself in your field. This can look different for whatever path you're taking, but one of the best ideas is to create a project. Maybe you can build a website or an app, start creating online content, begin a small side hustle, or just reach out to other people in your field. Most people are more willing to help you than you think. I like to reach out to family members or other people in my closer community and reach out specifically to people in the same field of interest as me. I would ask them about their job and what their day-to-day life is like and how they get to where they are right now. People are very willing to give out advice to those who seek it, and it can't hurt to ask. If it's easier, you can also reach out to people online and through LinkedIn, because even just learning about people's experience can help guide you a ton on your journey. Finally, just spend some time researching your field, find out what employers are looking for, what programs or devices the jobs might use, any certifications or expertise that might help you stand out, and applying these to your work over the summer and after that. The sooner you learn and master these things, the more prepared that you will be when opportunities arise. Reading and education. I've actually been rereading some of my old books this summer, and it's become one of my favorite ways to wind down before bed. Reading isn't the most appealing activity to most people, but even just reading 15 minutes a day can help boost your brain function, improve memory, and expand vocabulary. Being able to settle down with an engaging book and getting myself away from screens before I sleep has really helped my nightly routine this summer. Honestly, reading anything that keeps you engaged and gets your brain working is just a useful habit with no downsides. If you're able to read just 10 or 15 minutes a day, you'd be surprised with how many books you can finish before the end of the summer. Self-help and informational books are definitely the most resourceful things to read, but these are much harder to immerse yourself in, and I'm more of a fan of fiction books as it's a lot easier for me to immerse myself and get invested. Continuous reading and learning is always super beneficial for you and is a great thing to spend your time on this summer. Communication. This is one of the most underrated skills on the whole list. Communication is the first step in personal growth and success. If you can't communicate yourself or express your thoughts clearly, people will never be able to value or know how capable you are. The easiest way to improve your communication this summer is really just by talking to people. Involve yourself in more public events, go out of your way to talk to friends, and meet new people. One of my favorite ways of doing this is just by complimenting strangers. It can really make somebody's day, and if you see them often, you might start becoming more and more friendly. But really, just knowing that you have the ability to talk to strangers, even if it is just something small, can prove to yourself that you are able of communication and can really improve your confidence. Start pushing yourself more out of your comfort zone and just start creating conversations with people. On top of this, make sure you're being more attentive during conversations and provide thoughtful and meaningful additions. This small habit will boost people's perspectives of you super easily. Another more fun way to improve your communication is by creating content. Being able to talk about something you enjoy and teach and grow with a community can really help your ability to speak confidently. And it doesn't matter how many people tune in, you are still growing your communication just the same. I like to focus on cutting out filler words when I speak, and I make an effort to reduce the lags and pauses in my speech. On top of this, I've challenged myself to expand my vocabulary this summer, and I strive to teach myself and incorporate new words into my daily life. All of these small communication improvements add up quickly. Time management. If you don't have control over your time management, you will have a super hard time balancing out your summer with all of the skills mentioned in this video. Summer usually comes with a lot more free time than during the school year, and it's up to you to make the most out of it. The best and easiest way to do this is just by setting up a calendar. I use the Apple Calendar to plan my weeks from my work, gym, meals, events, and YouTube schedules. Writing down what you have to do and what you want to accomplish and holding yourself to these goals can really help you focus and dial in to what you want to use your time doing this summer. Make sure to intentionally plan your summer and figure out what you actually want to accomplish and spend time on, and then create the time for it. Being able to track your goals and the skills that you want to build helps you stay organized, motivated, and consistent over the summer. By doing this, it's also important to stay punctual. Showing up on time to hangouts or events can really show the type of person that you are, and everyone will respect your commitment. Respecting your own schedule and everyone else's is an amazing habit to earn respect from yourself and others. Finally, being able to maintain a good sleep schedule is super healthy and a habit that you and your body will never regret. For me, as long as I'm able to get about 7 or 8 hours of sleep, I'm usually ready for the day, and I try to get to bed around 11 and wake up at 7. But just make sure to choose whatever works best for you and your schedule for this summer. Make sure to make a plan that you want to achieve and actually follow through with it. It's still important to take time to relax, have fun, and hang out with your friends. But just spending a little bit of time during your week just working on these skills, you'll be able to head into the school year with a huge advantage. These are the skills that will continue to pay you back for years. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know which of these skills you will be focusing on this summer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.